Oh, fancy stumbling upon you here, little mage. You really ought to be more cautious around big girls. I could have easily stepped on you. Anyway, it's wonderful to see you. Has the staff been hospitable? The food appetizing? The royal court not too nosy? All right, that's good. It's just that there's been gossip circulating within it. Most reject it, but a few speculate that my worsening condition is a result of your attempts to cure me. The rumors are rather baseless and seem to have no legs, thankfully. I'd hate for you to get in trouble for doing something I asked you to, especially since they have no idea how amazing you've really been to me. Ever since you delivered my treatment, I've been growing almost by the hour. Do you know they have to use scaffolds to clothe me now? It's really quite a sight. All the little tailors scurrying around with tools and tapes, still putting so much work into each ever larger outfit. Though, they have started making nightgowns out of old bed sheets. Got to save the work somewhere, I suppose. They're still wonderfully soft. People seem so very small now. It's rather incredible. But I guess I have to prepare for them to get even smaller, don't I? My changes have progressed too. The scales have climbed up my forelimbs and my tail has grown long and powerful, but the real development is right here in the middle of my back. Isn't it amazing? I have wings! They're a bit small now, but give them just a little bit more time to grow and I think I'll be able to take you out flying with me. Doesn't that sound exhilarating? We could soar through the night sky, just you and me surrounded by stars and clouds. I think it'd be a lovely date. There is one more symptom I think I ought to report to you as my personal physician. I think I'm feeling dragon instincts. When I look at you, little mage, I get this overpowering urge to protect you, like I'm supposed to tuck you away somewhere nice and safe, to gaze upon and adore you. I even have my own idea of how to treat these feelings. Would you come close? Be all mine for just a little while. Yes, that's it. You hold still for me, and I'll hold you nice and tight. There's plenty of me to snuggle up to. Let me curl around you, keep my precious, oh so cozy. My beautiful treasure. This courtyard isn't going to have visitors after this time of day. We don't have to worry about being found. I love getting to spend time with you after a long day of royal duties. You make hours of accumulated stress and exhaustion just melt away like nothing. You're like a wonderful, warm little toy for me to cuddle. Are you comfortable? See, there are benefits to me being big, and you've been so much help you deserve to enjoy them. Enjoy my strength, my size surrounding you, feel just how massive I've become thanks to you. And I'm not going to get any smaller, that's for certain. We're rather close now, and I think there are a few things I very much need to talk to you about. Have you ever had to keep a secret? One you dearly wanted to tell someone? Then maybe you know how it feels. Like a worm that gnaws at you from the inside, shredding your heart as it scrabbles to get out. Yeah, I haven't told you everything yet. I need to tell you something. There There was never any curse. You see, the royal line carries the blood of dragons. A great many centuries ago, there were a half-dozen states in constant conflict with each other. It was an era defined by bloodshed, strife, and retaliation. But one day, along came a dragon of impossible majesty, so massive as to block out the sun. It summoned the leaders of every faction and demanded their surrender. Some agreed, and when the dragon single-handedly decimated the first dissenters' army, the rest followed. Thus, it became the ruler of a unified kingdom, and the war stopped. Its descendants took the throne when their times came, and some of the heirs took human lovers. Over the centuries, they started looking more human than dragon. As the warring ways of old fell out of favor, people took less kindly to the idea of draconic conquerors ruling them. Luckily, around that same time, the royal family saw the effects of their ancestry recede until they showed naught but the odd horn or patch of scales. They commissioned their own magical concoction to banish all the remaining symptoms from sight. It's been so many ages that, for most, it's faded into rumor. The populace remembers it in tall tales and myths. More rational minds attribute them to exaggerations of human deeds. The royal family would never confirm it, of course. These days it would seem uncouth, beastly. They wish, understandably, to avoid associations with war and bloodshed. And then I came along. When I was a child, I discovered patches of scales along my hands. That was earlier than most, so my parents weren't watching very closely for signs of our dragon blood. I was terrified, certain something must have been wrong with me. When my parents noticed them, they sat down in private and explained our history. They made sure to impress upon me the importance of hiding our secret shame. And that was it. For then, they gave me the potion to keep my changes suppressed, and it worked for many years. Until recently. Not only did the potion stop working for me, but my symptoms grew to a degree not seen by anyone in years. That's why the king and queen requested your services. Of course, they didn't tell you what was actually wrong. That could lead to our ancestry being leaked, and they couldn't risk that, even for their cherished daughter. Hence, they used the same cover story they told their close associates and gala guests about a terrible curse befalling me. Do you think I ought to have told you sooner? I'm sorry. You deserve better from me than dishonesty and mistrust. You're too important for that. But I've spent a long time lying, living lies. You're the first person I could be honest with, and I suppose I'm a little out of practice. I'll do my best to be truthful for you, if you can forgive my failure. Thank you. Truly. I've been thinking lately about what it would take to be truly honest. You can feel for yourself the strength in my arms as they wrap around you. That's the power you've given me. The little knights are like toy soldiers to me, and I only grow bigger by the day, and your attempts to treat me proved I'm quite resistant to magic. And I have a different sort of power as the crown princess. It's a little bit complicated. Sure, I can sign things, authorize things, and people do listen to me to some extent, but decisions on matters of import are left to others. To truly make decisions for the kingdom, I'd need to ascend to the throne, and according to law, a woman can't do that without marrying. And Knowing my parents, it would be with some politically convenient prince. And we can't have that getting between us, can we? So, here's what I've been pondering. If I stood before the royal court and announced an early transfer of power, I can't imagine what anyone would do to oppose a dragon. The royal family knows our history. Hopefully, that knowledge will dissuade them from doing anything foolish. I don't want to have to fight my people. My ancestors didn't have qualms about ruling through force, but that's not what I want for the kingdom. I want to shape a government that can move with the advances of time, that cares more for its people than protocol and posturing, one that won't foster fear or repression. Mostly, I'm hoping to make my kingdom a place where people can be true to who they are. No more hiding. Least of all for you and I. When all that secession business is taken care of, I'll announce our relationship to the kingdom. You'll be officially mine. And then we can live happily ever after. I'll take good care of the kingdom and of you, my precious. I truly can't get over how adorable you are, you tiny thing. It just makes me want to nuzzle you, curl up around you, keep you all safe and snuggled. Maybe, when I'm queen, I'll have the tailors sew pockets into my clothing. That way, when you're not working on magical business, I can keep you close all day as I work on mine. I'll spend just a little more time growing first. I think I want to take my rightful place when I reach the size of the castle.